Mike.
All right, so we've got about 2 minutes before we get started. Thank you guys so much for coming on. I'm glad that, Mark, you got your technical difficulties figured out. It's always something, right?
Seems to be that way, doesn't it?
Keep you on your toes, right?
Well, actually, that's going to be what I'm talking about.
Oh, good, good. Well, you got to be a problem solver, right?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Can't just wallow in your misery. Just you got to do something about it, right? Everything is fixable, right? Figure outable.
How does it get any better than this?
That's right. That's right. All right, we're winding down. We got about 30 seconds before we get started. Good morning, Benita. Good morning, Cosimo.
Cosimo.
Good morning, Lorraine, Deb, Rosie, Melanie,
Hi,
Copycat,
everybody.
Randy. Good morning. Harrison, of course. All right, we just hit the top of the hour. Mark, over to you.
Okay, hey, everybody. Today, I'm going to talk about how to turn stress into a superpower. I've recently gone through a key change in belief about something that comes as part of life, and I'm talking about stress. In fact, I think we've all been a little bit misled about stress in the 20th century. So I want to start by doing a little poll here. How many of you believe that stress is harmful to your health? I'm going to put this on gallery and get an idea. Okay. Yeah, I think we've all kind of heard that. In fact, stress has been linked to everything from susceptibility to the common cold, skin issues, mental health issues, even cardiovascular disease. Now I want to ask you another question. How many of you are feeling stressed now about growing your business? We're having a push right now within the company. And does that feel stressful at times to you? Okay, not everybody, but I see some, some going, yeah. All right, so, I know I can feel stress. Am I reaching out to enough people, the right people, A-team support or amazing molecules? Do I send the 5-minute or the full 16-minute version of Genesis? Where do I find another Director 300 by Friday? So, is this stress bad for me? I used to think so, but I want to tell you about a study that I recently got pointed to that changed my mind about this. At the University of Wisconsin, they did a study where they asked 30,000 people how much stress they've experienced in the last year. And they also asked them whether they thought stress was harmful to their health. Then over the next 8 years, they tracked everyone using public death records to determine who had died prematurely. So, bad news first. Amongst those who said they experienced high stress, 43% died prematurely. But, and this is a big but, that only applied to those who believed that stress was bad for them. In fact, the people who had high stress but did not believe that stress was bad for their health had the healthiest situation. And they also estimated that over those 8 years, 182,000 people died, not from stress, but from the belief that stress was bad for them. That they figured out worked out to about, put it at the 15th highest cause of death in the US. So this shows us that if we change our belief about stress, we can change how our bodies react to stress. It can literally be the difference between an early heart attack or living well into your 90s. Stress means that your body is rising to the task. Your adrenal glands are releasing into the bloodstream. Your brain is releasing the neurohormone oxytocin that quickens your heart. All systems are switching to game ready. They're getting you prepared. Your heart actually has oxytocin receptors that wake up your heart. Now, oxytocin has gotten a lot of news in the last couple of decades. It's known as the cuddle hormone because it makes you want to hug and be social. It strengthens close relationships, enhances empathy, and it motivates us to seek and give support. When someone is said to have a heart of a champion, that heart is built upon a positive attitude and approach to the demands their task requires. When we choose to connect with others, when we are under stress, we create resilience. In fact, when we choose to take a positive view of stress, we are literally creating the biology of courage. I like that one, the biology of courage. So this comes down to a belief that we're incorporating more and more in our understanding of how to be effective network marketers. And it literally becomes the biology of belief. It alters our cells, it alters our DNA. It is part of what makes epigenetics so important in science right now. So our assignment for today is to spend the next 20 minutes working on an above the line task, whatever income producing activity you have on your agenda. And I want you to push yourself, like adding weight to the machine at the gym or doing an extra set of a particular exercise. But do it with the changed belief that stress feelings that used to make you want to do absolutely anything else and wish that it could just be easier is now your new superpower, making you more focused, intelligent, empathetic and caring, resilient and adaptive, efficient, and confident that you're doing something meaningful and important. You're saving the world one connection at a time. So if you can't fully shift your belief, I don't expect that to happen immediately, but I presented some pretty compelling evidence and act as if. So we'll see you back at 25 after.
And thank you for saving my life today, Mark.
Anytime, Melanie.